Hi, this is Alton Walker, setting the pace, reporting for Alton Walker TV at altonwalker.com. I'm going to be speaking to you about personal development. Now, it's a very common and widely expressed phrase that's used in the industry of self-improvement or self-help. Personal development is one of those terms that's used quite a lot. And the question is, what is personal development? Well, when you see personal development, you hear the word person. And a person is an individual. But on the suffix the suffix in personal development is A alpha L Lima, A-L or al. But what we find is with the actual word, when we break it down, personal, and we split it up, person and al being the suffix, if you look in the Arabic language as well as the Hebrew, you will see al, as well as el are interchangeable, and they both mean the source. In English we would say God. So when we're saying personal, we are saying an individual from God. And also, when we look at personal, just like people have a personality is what comes about as a result of someone's spirit. Because when you deal with someone's spirit, as we know, we have spirits as well as we have souls, and sometimes we get the two of them mixed up. But the spirit, as been defined in the Latin language, come from the word spiritus. So you just spell the word spirit, S-P-I-R-I-T, and you just add an O and an S at the end, spiritus, and it literally means personality. And spirit is that which animates or gives life to the body. You see, so when you deal with personal, you're dealing with the individual's spirit, that invigorating strength, that life. You see, that type of energy. And in development, you would see development just simply means growth. And I would say development, you see the word ment in there, growth of your, which is derivative of the word mental, so it would be growth of your mental. So it would be an individual from God, or that living spirit from God, or whatever name that you're familiar with or what you like to use, that spirit from God, or the source as we described, who is growing mentally, or someone who is consistently growing, an individual who is consistently and forever ever growing. Just like everything that you see in the world, in the universe, everything grows. Nothing never stays the same. Things are always constantly changing, metamorphosizing, constantly evolving. That is just the way of the universe. And oftentimes, if someone or something is not growing, then it is dead. You see? So, it might sound a bit harsh, but that's just the reality, and that is just the ways of the universe and the planet in which we live on. Things are constantly growing. So in personal development, it is geared towards helping people or individuals like yourself to grow, to constantly and consistently grow. And it's not that hard. Believe me, it's not that hard. It is, as they say, success is simple, but it is not easy. It's very simple, but it's not easy. You see, the truth is, most people want to become successful. The reality is, only a handful, if I can use that figuratively speaking, only a handful of people will actually, take that next step to, to really, really achieve great success. But truth is, most of us want to be successful. And this is why statistically, all over the world, only about 5% of people actually become successful. be it in finance, be it in spirituality, be it in their personal life, whatever area of their life it is, only 5% of people actually make the grade. Now those are astounding and alarming figures, but that is the reality. The truth is, most people want to become successful, but the reality is only a very small percentage actually make it, because they take the next step. They take that leap of faith. They're the ones who really, really want to do it, or maybe due to circumstances, they make two choices: either be successful or either fail. And for those people that are really affected by their situation, or harsh conditions that they live in, or whatever adversity that they come across, they really desire to make that change. They oftentimes become very, very successful. That's why if you see a lot of the success coaches in the world, a lot of them have their story as to how they became very, very successful. You see, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole list of success coaches, and not only success coaches, just people in the entertainment world, people in sports, various different people in different walks of life, that have become very, very successful. And it's it's a small percentage. And how we know that is if we look at the amount of poverty that there are in the world, the amount of people that have low self-esteem, in comparison to the ones that are successful in the areas of their life. And it's not to say that those people that are successful are necessarily happy, because there are many people that have attained wealth, if you like, or achieved great success, and are still not very happy. And they won't be very happy until they start tapping into and applying the various different principles and morals that's taught in personal development field, or the personal development industry is the one who is championing that type of mentality, to have a winner's mentality, to have a success mentality, to have an ever-living presence and an ever-growing mentality that's geared towards being very successful, geared towards abundance, geared towards being happy in their lives. You see, personal development industry is the industry that's championing that mentality. And you see, that is why personal development, I feel, is very, very important. They say readers are leaders. And in personal development, you will find many people that read. You make your car